Hello, hello. My name is Melinda, and this is a special episode of my knitting podcast. Welcome to all of you, whether you're returning or this is your first time. My name is Melinda. I am the maker behind Mint Knitwear, and I'm going off of the regular podcast format to introduce you to my new design. This is a new release called the Francis Pullover. It's my first ever pattern that I'm putting out, so I'm really excited, a little bit nervous, but here we go. There's only one way to do it, and that's just to put yourself out there. So I wanted to do a little bit more of a deep dive. I touched on this in my first episode as my finished object, but I thought it might be fun to talk a few more specifics about the pattern and some other release details. And then also, if you stick around to the end, there will be a special discount code if you'd like to jump over to Ravelry and use that for a little discount. So make sure to keep an eye out for that in just a few minutes. Okay, I will start off by just talking a little bit about the concept of this design itself. So my personal style is definitely simple, basic, nothing too out there exciting. So I love to just be able to open my closet, pick out a pair of jeans and a top, a sweater, whatever this is seasonally appropriate, be able to throw that on and have a somewhat put together outfit. So not fussing with a bunch of tank tops or other layering pieces underneath. I want to be able to just keep it simple, and that was kind of my goal with this garment. So the idea is that it's more of a simple shape, so just a basic crew neck, going into more of a boxy body, nothing too crazy about that. But then I thought it would be fun to kind of elevate that basic shape by adding these motifs across the yoke and having that textured design to give it a little bit more interest. So that is really the basis of what I wanted to go for when I was creating this pattern. And I'm really excited about the result. I think it was a lot of fun to knit up with the texture, and then of course that satisfying round and round stockinette all the way down the body. Unfortunately, I have not gotten the opportunity to really wear this garment other than in the air-conditioned house here in the Midwest, because I finished it right as summer was starting and we haven't yet had those cool fall days. Today is actually like 70 degrees though, so that tiny bit of coolness coming in this beginning of August has got me itching for fall, so I can reach for my wool and every other kind of cozy sweater that I have. Yes, so that about covers it for the concept. Nothing too, not too much more to share about that. Okay, let's see, construction and fit. I'll just talk through that a little bit now. So it is, like I said, top down circular yoke knit in the round. I use the German twisted cast on, but you can of course use your preferred cast on method for a stretchy neckline. 1x1 ribbing. It has some German short rows to lift up the back neck and get that nice fit for the crew neck. It jumps right into the yoke design. So this starts off with a stitch that I kind of made up. I don't know, there's not really a name for it. I refer to it as the special stitch in the pattern itself. And so we go from that into some twisted stitches to get these diagonal lines, bobbles, more twisted stitches, and come back to the special stitch at the bottom. So that is the top-down construction, split for sleeves, just a basic boxy body, and then the sleeves they do have decreases, so they are a bit more fitted. There are two different options for the sleeves. My sample is just the 3/4 length-ish sleeve, and then there are instructions as well to do the full length if that's more of what you fancy. Construction, yes. That's about it. So the yarn that I used were two different yarns, and that is actually required to hold two strands together. I used 100% superwash merino from Montana Crochet, as well as mohair from Sunnis Garn. their tin silk mohair was the second strand that I used. So it is a gauge for DK weight, but it's necessary to have the 2 different strands in order to accomplish this top motif where you're knitting with the fingering weight yarn and then holding the lace weight yarn in front to kind of get the floats on the outside and get those horizontal lines. I think the fuzzy mohair definitely gives it a cool effect there. So exciting stuff. The colorway for the Montana Crochet yarn was just a deep brown. I actually got it from her one-of-a-kind sale a little while back, but any kind of fingering weight yarn that achieves gauge along with the lace weight that you hold it with will definitely work for this pattern. I think it would be cool to do it in some non-superwash and, I don't know, potentially get a little more oomph out of your textured stitches. I like how it's subtle for me just because I am a fan of the simple things, but if someone really likes their bobbles poppin' or whatever, go for it. Cool. And then, yes, dark brown tin silk mohair, and that's as simple as it is. Okay, what else? I think that about covers it for what I wanted to talk about. I'm not really one to have any crazy like, oh, this is how you can style it. Today I am donning the sweater with my new favorite method of tying my hair up, the claw clip, and I actually have leggings on the bottom, so it's easy enough to just throw on like that, and I feel like, I don't know, it works. So definitely could be worn in different ways, but I'm going to be honest, I'm not really the one to give you a bunch of those styling tips or anything. Awesome. If you have other questions about the pattern or the design, feel free to comment or shoot me a message over on Instagram or on Ravelry. But I guess we'll get to the exciting part, and that is the release information. So it is out now, available for purchase. I'll put the link in the description below. And then if you're watching this and you would like to get a little discount on the pattern, you can use the discount code listed here. I don't know what that's going to be just yet, so it will be here. Go ahead and throw that in there to get a percentage off. And yes, I really hope that people are interested in purchasing the pattern. I had a ton of fun making it, and I'm looking forward to doing some more designs. I had mentioned one that I put or showed in my last podcast episode, episode 2, and it's made quite a bit of progress. There's a chance that a tester call will be coming here just in the next couple weeks. So I don't know, kind of got the ball rolling, and now hopefully can't be stopped, but we'll see how this goes. Yes, so if you are interested in purchasing the pattern, that would be amazing to support me as I start this new venture. Use that discount code to get a little bit off, and other than that, I think it about covers it. There will be a time frame for that discount code, so just pay attention to that. If you end up watching this video further in the future, it might not be available anymore, but all that will be listed here and in the description box, so all the details will be there. Alrighty, I thank you all for watching, and I hope that you have fun making. If you purchase the pattern and start making it, I would love for you to tag me, show me your progress. Tag me on Instagram, what I was trying to say, so that I can see what you're making. The testing process was really awesome, I will say, getting to see people create something that came out of my brain, which is, I don't know, really awesome. I've said that like a bajillion times, but yes. Okay, I think that's that. We'll leave it there. More questions, of course, you know how to reach me. Everything will be below. Happy knitting to you all. I hope that you're finding joy in your life. I certainly am. This whole process has brought me a ton of joy, so a lot of fun, and I look forward to hearing from you all about how the knitting is going on the Francis Pullover. All right, thanks everyone. Have a good one. Bye.